Let's get to the latest in the coronavirus pandemic. We've now crossed the 10 million case count mark here in the United States, with a death count that has risen to nearly 239,000 people. Well, yesterday, as I was just mentioning, we heard news that Pfizer's vaccine was 90% effective. Pharmaceutical company Eli Lilly got emergency authorization for their antibody treatment. So let's get to Yahoo Finance's Anjalee Khemlani now with all of these details. Hi, Anjalee.
Hey, Kristen. So, of course, initially some really good news out of Eli Lilly, that emergency use authorization for its antibody treatment adds to sort of the toolbox, if you will, for what doctors now have at their disposal to help treat patients that are walking in the door, especially as we're dealing with this second wave. It really is going to prove effective in the sense that some of these milder cases, not the severe ones, not when someone's already on oxygen, that's where we already have some treatments out there like dexamethasone, as well as Gilead Sciences remdesivir. And so this adds to sort of a broader range and helps with that. But what is still a question is how quickly Eli Lilly is able to ramp up and distribute doses. We know that the U.S. Health Department is already working on ways to distribute this through the Department of Defense, to the Veterans Affairs, as well as to the Indian Health Services, among others, and to help prioritize some of these high-risk individuals who are going to need this treatment in order to help reduce hospitalizations. So that's where things stand right now. It's important to note that Eli Lilly didn't get there by smooth sailing. We, of course, saw that they had issues with their manufacturing plant initially, and as well as a pause in the trial. So both parties, the federal government as well as the company, saying that there is still more work to be done in sort of understanding where this fits into things, as well as some people pointing out that antibody treatments tend to be more on the expensive side compared to, a generic like dexamethasone. We know that as it stands right now, the product itself will be free, but people may be on the line for the out-of-pocket cost of administering this IV drug. Meanwhile, Pfizer, of course, really great news in terms of initial readout of efficacy data, but it's not the full picture, and that's something that we've heard repeatedly since the news came out yesterday. Of course, it's really good news that at least the method of targeting that spike protein on the virus is proving to be effective, and sort of sets the stage for really other vaccines to do well. But as it stands right now, still some concerns about what the distribution process is going to be like, and what it's going to be like to have to administer a 2-dose vaccine and make sure that people come back to get that second dose to be properly protected. Kristen?